Okay, so the purpose of this video is to show you how to take a leather axe collar like this and then to string it onto your axe haft. So right now I've got it positioned right here. For these collars right here, they've got 7 different holes, and so I figured out it actually comes to 31 inches of leather lace. So 31 inches of leather lace is what it takes. What I do is I make sure it's even. And then right here I've got a special little leather threading needle, but you don't need this. If you just thread a regular needle and then tie that thread to the end of the lace here, you can then lead with your needle through the hole and then guide the leather lace through the holes too. So basically I feed it through each of these holes here, and then it's pretty straightforward, just like tying a shoe or lacing a shoe. I go through the opposite end here. Now if you want to attach a needle to either end of your laces, then you could just follow through with this next side and bring it through here. I've only got one needle here, so I'm just going to do every other one and then come back and then reattach that needle to the other side. And it essentially does the same thing. So the first time going through, oh, also by the way, as you can see, I've got this positioned in a little vise here. So a vise is a good idea. If you don't have a vise, then maybe some kind of clamps. And then I just got a leather glove in the vise just to soften the friction on the vise claws. So this first pass here, you can see it's kind of loose, and that's okay. I just come back and I tighten it up. So now I've done half of it. I'm going to unscrew this right here. On yours, you would then just attach another needle to the other end here, tie it on, and then do the exact opposite with the other side. I try to keep the lace from twisting, just because it looks nicer if it's not twisted. Okay, so now it's on there loose. Next, find something like this diameter, and then you start to pull. What I'll do is I start to pull on this. This gives me a bit of leverage. First I pull on this one, I follow it through to the next hole here. I'm going to pull again. And then pull it again here. And as I do this, the end piece is going to end up getting quite a bit longer, probably by a couple inches. Don't pull too hard, or you could actually break the lace. It is flexible, it is meant to stretch, but if you pull too hard, it will break. And then come back and do the other side. For the purposes of this video, you can see the basic technique, which is pretty straightforward. Essentially, you're just lacing it up just like you would lace a shoe. And once it gets to the bottom, just make sure everything's as tight as it'll go. One more round of tightening here. And then I just do a double knot here, just like you would with your first, like so, and then like so, and then cut it off. That's all there is to it. And here you see the finished product. So it's nice and tied up to the top. And then you can see back here, as we were saying, it's basically just like lacing up a shoe. Should look like you've laced a shoe, but it's on the back of an axe. And there you go.